Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you tell me I'm okay, that I'm gonna be alright, and that everything's fine, and that I won't have to go home tonight and drown myself to a bottle of Jack Daniels and inevitably cry myself to sleep tonight? I want you to lie to me and just tell me that you love me. 2:30 in the morning, eyes sewn open by the static off the television that was never working. Hoping just to lay my head on top of a bed and pillowcase, but then the illusion breaks and it's all replaced by razor blades screaming at the night sky. I wonder where the moon went. Stars only dance for those who enjoy in the movement. But if you're like me, then you'd rather stare far off in the distant silence before they start the violence. Tear apart my skin and drain what blood you can from my shallow veins. Slice a knife across my heart and carve your name, then throw me in the rain. The storm feels great upon the skin, and the rhythmic pitter-patter reminds me of a hypnotic religious hymn. If I asked for God to take my soul, he'd probably throw me in the hell's furnace, becoming fuel for them charcoal burners. But in turn, I'd earn some earnest credibility in society. Told me that my abilities are dictated by evolution theory. Weary-eyed, wild youth, dreary, dark attitude. Mother hates the fact that I'm sulking, never show latitude. I think I've earned some latitude to act a certain way after my trials and tribulations that continue to this day. Fade into the white noise, no poison my dreams, no wonder I never sleep. And even if I get to blackout at the moment that I see that smiling demon in the mirror, I immediately just wake up and at the bottom of an empty bottle, find my spirit suffocating, holding on to broken promises and all those ifs and maybes that made me feel unstable emotionally, unable to appropriately separate the fact from fiction, divided the rhyme in real life. The economy that steel knife shows within the glow of its reflection. And maybe I bit off way more than I can chew, but I'll choke before I ever ask for help from you. You never cared about me. This relationship was nothing more than an invented way for you to go and inflate your ego. We go on these nightly adventures and you would dismember any fleeting sentiment that felt sentient enough to take home and then answer any of your goddamn questions that you threw with me like knives. You had daggers for eyes. I think that's when I realized that if there was no ultimatum to falling in love with you, I'd rather fucking die. On top of that school rooftop, looking down and hoping I don't fall. But the summer just ended, winter has been hotter, so I sprung from the ledge and said fuck it all. On top of that school rooftop, looking down, hoping I don't fall. But the summer just ended, winter has been hotter, so I sprung from the ledge and said fuck it all.